What's going on, people, and welcome back to my recap for FPL Game Week 29. I did just fall below the average, which was 40 points, and I finished on 37. So only just missing out, but it is a bit aggravating. Considering there was teams that didn't have fixtures, I guess it could have been a lot worse. I didn't have a bench either, so if anyone didn't start on my team in my starting 11, I couldn't even replace them because I didn't have a bench. So that played into it a little bit. But 37, I'm not mad at it, but it's a little bit annoying. I did go down in all my leagues apart from one. I did get a green arrow in, but the majority were red arrows. Going into my team then, I had Sells at Forest. First time I think I've put him in since I brung him in as a transfer. He only got me one. They did win their game against Ipswich 4-2 away, but they obviously conceded 2, so didn't get any bonus for him or clean sheet points. So a bit annoying, but I expect he'll come good soon. 4 at the back, I went with Gabriel at Arsenal, Kirkes at Bournemouth, Van Heck at Brighton, and Aït-Nouri I brought in on a transfer for this game week for Wolves. Aït-Nouri got me 2. They won 2-1 away against Southampton. Van Heck only got me 1, but he did score for me the other week, so I can't be mad at it. Got a 2-2 draw against City away, which is a great result for them. Kirkes got 4 for Bournemouth. He got an assist in his game. Did concede 2 goals. They lost 2-1 to Brentford, but he got an assist for the Bournemouth goal, so he got me 4. Gabriel got me 5 for Arsenal. Got a clean sheet bonus as they beat Chelsea 1-0. He did get a yellow card, but he still got me some points. 4 in the midfield, I went with 2 Bournemouth players with Kluivert and Dango Ouattara. Ouattara only got me 1. Kluivert got me 2. He was my vice. I had Cole Palmer in, and he's been missing games because of an illness or something. So didn't get anything for him, which was annoying, but it was a risk starting him, not knowing if he was going to play. And Alanga was my star of the week. We'll get to the 2 forwards in a sec, but Alanga was definitely my star of the week as he got 2 goals against Ipswich. Only played just over an hour as well, so very happy with that. Scored 2, got a clean sheet, and he got a bonus with 3 points. So Alanga got me 16 altogether. I think that's probably the first time maybe the second time he's returned for me, but I think that's the best total he's give. So delighted with that. And then the 2 up top, I had João Pedro, who I brought in on the transfer, and Chris Wood. Chris Wood was my captain. He got me 4. He won that game along with Alanga. I captained Alanga, but it's hindsight, innit? Alanga doesn't score that much usually, so I'm not like too hurt with it. And João Pedro only got me 1, so that was a little bit unfortunate. And as I said, the bench, none of my bench had games. They had the missing game week. So obviously there's an international break, an England game tonight, and then Monday I think it is. And then, so there's a little bit of a break until game week 30. Looking ahead to game week 30, I've changed the formation. I've gone with 3 up top, 3 at the back, 4 in midfield, so 3-4-3. Sells keeps his place for Forest in goal, as they have Manchester United, but Forest are at home, and I think they'll probably win. 3 at the back, Gabriel, Kirkes, and Gueye. I brought Gueye in again recently. They're away to Southampton. I feel like Palace will win that. And Gabriel and Kirkes both with a home fixture. Alanga keeps his place for Forest in that United game. Minter I brought in on my transfer as well. Been very impressed with him. I didn't know anything about him before they bought him, but I think he's been really in form. But I brought him in as they play Villa, but Brighton are at home. Kluivert with a vice captaincy still. Salah is my captain as it's the Merseyside derby. Liverpool against Everton, with Liverpool being at home. So Salah will be my captain. And then the 3 up top, I've gone with Wood, João Pedro, and Isak. Isak's another one I brought in recently. I've been impressed with his form. They've just won a cup. First trophy, I think, in 70 years. Fair play. I like him anyway. So Isak's coming in for Newcastle as they play Brentford. João Pedro, hopefully he can get me some points this week. Coming for this game week. And Chris Wood against Manchester United, I fancy to probably score. So, and then on the bench, I've got Henderson for Palace, Van Heck for Brighton, Ouattara, and Aït-Nouri. So that's how my team's looking for game week 30. We'll have to wait and see if there's any injuries that get picked up in the international break, but hopefully not. Yeah, let me know how you did for game week 29, guys. I'll be back soon in a bit.